Yo, I chew this gum like a motherfucking camel, motherfucker. Chew this gum like a motherfucking camel, motherfucker. D-Moon, what's up, D-Moon? Want some of this D-Poon? Want some of this D-Poon Moon? Huh? Want some of this D-Poon Moon? Huh? Want some of this D-Poon Moon? Huh? What's up to the world? Worldwide. Beely, what's going on, man? Beely's a dirty bastard. Beely tried to get all them damn SJWs to attack me. What's up? I'm just kidding, Beely. That was funny though, man. I told you that would happen, man. Remember I told you that would happen? Isn't it funny, dude? Don't post that on there. They'll all come after me. 1,000 messages later. I thought that was hilarious. Feel free to click that like button and stick the thumb directly up the champ's ass. I'm not the champ, actually. Leah's technically the champ, although we have no championship. Leah's technically the champ. But, you know, we'll figure out where to monetize this belt is eventually. And, I'll have to get a new belt. Eventually someone's going to be crowned the new champion. Or Leah will get the championship. I don't even know what to do. You know? What's up, Denise? I'm wearing the same shirt I wore at Canopy Lake yesterday. I gotta go take a shower, like big time. I need a shower. I am gross. I'm like sweating. Everybody else took a shower when we got home, but I was like passed out. I just put up a Morning Madness up on Patreon, so you can check that out if you're a patron. Shout out to all the new patrons. Z the Reaper, I told him I'd be shouting him out today. BD Skeleton in the house, always dropping a couple tips on us. Thank you, BD. A new belt would cost about $200 to $300, so right now we're not going to be getting a belt yet. Obviously, I'm in the middle of trying to figure out how to finish paying off the IRS to get this house, or to start looking and things. It's really bad crunch time right now. Much longer and Leah may kill all of us, you know. It's miserable right now for me, but that's just whatever. Leah's gonna take off if we don't get a house soon. But no, it's been horrible. But yeah, so I don't know with the belt being gone. I don't know. I don't know what's up. I haven't heard from Himmelgod. He said he wanted to buy a new one or would fund a new one or something. I don't know what's up with that. I don't know what happened with the bit. Maybe it will arrive, you know, maybe it will show up late. Hell, if I had the right keys with me, I might even go try that now to see if it's there again. But I mean, 3 weeks later, like, that's pretty crazy, man. That's some crazy stuff. Yeah, so a new Morning Madness is up on, thank you, BD Skeleton, for the super chat. New Morning Madness is up on, it's up on Patreon. So check that out if you're a patron. And now it's time to go to the worst Dunkin' Donuts in the world ever. Let's see how they fuck this up. Because I ain't getting out of the car. And I ain't going to the center. What's up, guys? How can we fuck this up? Hey, how are you? Can I get a medium French vanilla with cream and sugar, hot coffee? Just also a medium tea with milk and sugar, hot tea. No, that'll do it. Thanks. Oh yeah, can't believe I just stroked you. One more time, we'll try. Hey man, what's going on? Actually, you know what? I got cash today. Thanks, man. Oh. Thanks, man. No, I'll be good. Thanks, man. Oh, shit. I got it right. Someone didn't do his LSD this morning. Here's the tea. That seems to be right. Here's the... Oh shit. Holy shit. I can't believe it. I can't believe it, man. It's right. I think I used to be good looking, but I used to be somewhat okay looking, like somewhat normal looking. Now I look fucking homeless cocksucker. Monetize this tonight. I talked a little bit about that on Patreon earlier. I just uploaded it to Patreon, episode 109. 109 episodes of Morning Madness. Holy shit. You guys can always download every episode of Morning Madness the minute you get it, the minute you hear it, if you want to keep it for yourself or whatever. I am working on a Dropbox for it, though, so you can download every episode, in case you wanted to do that. Yeah, man, and then tomorrow, Corrupted on Patreon. Corrupted on Patreon tomorrow night. The return of Justin Bailey, myself, and Ken in a Corrupted reunion. Filthy is on vacation. Boom. What's Justin Bailey gonna say when he comes back? What's he gonna be saying about being dead all this time? You know? Andrew Barber, shit, you were in the hospital, man? I'm sorry about that. What the fuck? Yeah, so Tommy, basically what happened, obviously, if you watch Monetize This, you know what happened. Tommy had not been on the show for 4 weeks. I'd asked him to be on. Hey, want to come on? And he usually begs him. So he wasn't on for 4 weeks straight. And then Tommy and, you know, Mellow Yellow filled in pretty good for everybody. You know, Leah wasn't coming on the show. Troy couldn't make it maybe for one time. Other people couldn't make shows. But Mellow Yellow was there for us, you know, to be somebody who would provide content. Or, wow, you just out of nowhere decided to take a left, okay? To provide content. Mellow Yellow really has been there providing a little bit of, you know, talking space the last few weeks. And, of course, Mellow, I asked him to be on Friday because I need, you know, we're going to need more people on the show. So I was like, hey, man, want to be on Friday? He's like, I can be there and everything. And then Tommy, you know, tells me like, hey Joe, I'll come on this Friday, but not if Mellow Yellow's there. And I'm like, why? I'm like, dude, I can't choose between the two of you at this point, like, because I don't have enough people to choose between the two of you. So, you know, there's no Bailey on Monetize This anymore. You know, there's no, and even Leah wasn't going to be on. So, like, I was like, dude, I can't just have you come on, Tommy, for like an hour or two and then bail, and then tell Mello to not come on when he's been the one there doing the shows. So I wasn't doing that. So I said, fuck it. You know what I mean? I'm sick of playing games with Tommy. You know, he calls everywhere else. He doesn't come on for 4 weeks in a row, and then he's going to try to tell me who I can have on my show and not have on my show, or he's going to hang up. I think that's a pussy move. I'll tell you what, Tommy, you can come back to the show when you face Mello one-on-one in a discussion. How about that? Since you like to drag me into discussions about nothing. How about that, you fuck? So maybe we'll do things that way. You know, maybe that's how we'll roll. You know. Let me fix this camera angle. Oh my god, this phone's about to fall off. Fucking stream interrupted. What the fuck? We're back. We're back. Yeah, Thursday Night Throwdown didn't happen because of me being out doing all that stuff. So Thursday Night Throwdown will return this Thursday night. So I'm sorry about that, but it will be back this Thursday night. And thanks to BD Skeleton for the $1, man. What's up? What else? What's up, Ryan? Spit out the gum. Okay, yeah, so there's some stuff to talk about, but I hadn't done a live video in a while. I think I'm gonna get back to doing these every day. Yeah, Thursday Night Throwdown will be back next Thursday. We didn't do one this week, so. Oh, episode. There was one episode that got taken down by YouTube. YouTube took one of my videos down, just simply because we talked about certain things, which is crazy to me that they took it down for that, but they did. We got fried in the sun yesterday at Canopy Lake, obviously, because our pale skin. I mean, Finn is white. Like, he is glowingly white. We are clearly full-on European, as Leah said. And we were burning in that sun, man. You know? A lot of people make a lot of jokes about white people nowadays, and I'm there with you, man. We're like fucking vampires at this point. Like, we look like we're like fucking dying and burning in the sun like vampires. You know? That's why I think those jokes that people make when they make fun of white people is funny. The only problem is if you make jokes the other way, you're fucked. So, but I don't know. Everybody's been enslaved at some point, haven't they? So, I mean, isn't it fucked up no matter what? So, let's just fucking make fun of everybody. Who gives a shit? You know what I mean? Who cares? Right? Who cares if white people look like fucking vampires burning in the sunlight? It's funny. Yeah, white people don't get as cold. You know what I mean? It's just how it's actually a fun thing to think about. It's the way that. What's up, D-Moon? It's the way that people in colder climates tend to have smaller private part. The guys, like, that's why they think, it's just people, and you were in fucking Antarctica or whatever, you'd be in danger of your goddamn dick falling off. So your hands and your finger and stuff are usually shorter and smaller, and parts of your extremities are smaller, because you lived in caves and the way they built stuff and the cold, and the body naturally was like, let's stay here and keep warm, you know? Where in a really warm climate, you know what I mean, your body you would think would grow outward, you know, and would expand a little bit because, you know, to have more sweat glands and things like that. All these, it's weird. It's just bizarre, like how to stay warmer, to put more fat on your body, things like that. It's just weird how people, how we developed as people, if that's the way that we did develop. It's very interesting. What's up, Ray Rock? Me and Ray Rock. Hey, Ray Rock, I was going to hit you up earlier about our Skype. Ray Rock, why were we going to do a Skype? Were we doing a Skype because you're a $25 patron and I owe you a Skype call? Is that what's going on? Or did you just want to do a Skype with me? I don't remember what it was. But either way, we can do it today, man. Let's record something today and put it up, man. Let's do it. If you can, let me know. I'll do it after this with you if you want. It goes to anybody else who's a patron in that category. But I don't know if Ray Rock really is or not. I can't remember if you're a 50, a 20, or a 5, to be honest, Ray Rock. I apologize about that. I'm so fucked up. I think me and Ray Rock, I think I owe you a Skype, though, for sure. Like, we got to do a fucking podcast, man. Ray Rock, you're the beast. That thread on Twitter is hilarious, too, man. That stuff's been funny as shit. Fight Rab, my cock is expanding. Oh, I don't owe you anything? Oh, well, I'll still do it. Fuck it, I love you. And it's not owe you, because, like, part of the reason why I set it up that way on Patreon, too, is because so many people want to do podcasts and stuff like that. It makes it more like you're serious about it, and then it goes up. What's up, PS Carnivore? Instead of going to Six Flags near your ass, we went to Canopy Lake. So that was cool. Man, my fucking facial hair is like fucking pube face. What's up, Nessa? How you doing, Nessa? Fucking Nessa. Juan Huerta. What's up, Juan? How you doing? What do you guys think about this new sort of democratic I don't know if she's Hispanic or what exactly her background is, what type of background it's Cortez something. She seems like she says some really cool things, but then she's kind of dumb, like, if that makes any sense. Like, she's, you know, one of the new progressive liberal people. She's been everywhere today. She seems sweet sometimes, but she does seem a little bit like she's trying to do the right thing, but probably not, you know, whatever. Got my merch. What's up, Patrick Carnes? Well, Patrick Carnes, dude. Just on Patreon. You guys don't even understand. Like, we need. It helped out big time that people increased their Patreons right now. Actually, I'm about $9,000 away. If I can save $9,000 more dollars, we're starting to look. We're looking for a house at that point, or a condo, or whatever the fuck, but probably a house, because you might as well buy a house. You know what I mean? $1,600 a month, $1,500 a month. We can probably afford $1,300-$1,500 a month. So it's really good news. So I appreciate all the donations and all the Patreon shit, because it's big time. And I'll be able to do a shitload more. It's funny, you think it's like a gimmick to say that, to try to draw more, but we will be able to do so much more when I'm in a house, because I'll have my own room probably, and I'll just pump out content all the time, and I'll hang out with you guys, and we'll create more content. We'll launch the Rage Internet Radio website. It will be a lot of fun, but I don't know. Johnny Utah, will Leah like you once again when you get the house? Probably, maybe. You know, Leah's a mother, so she's nesting and stuff like that. Like, she told me I wouldn't be able to get her this car. She was like, we're not going to ever have a car for our 3 kids. We're in the Fiesta. We can't fit in the Fiesta with 3 kids. We couldn't fit them. You just can't fit in a Fiesta with 3 kids, with the fucking baby and everything. And she was really upset. She was like, you'll never get a car. And I was like, I promise I will get us a car. But you guys did. I know that there's only 38, 40 people watching right now, and there's probably hundreds of other people that should be involved in this talk. But we did it, man. We whether it was creating excitement, creating content, or whatever, we did enough that we were able to raise enough money that I was able to get a car. And I mean, I was working my 40-hour job at the time, obviously, so, you know, that helped a little bit as well. But, you know, we got the car. You know, she didn't think we would get something else. We got that. You know, we got this, we got that. Women want to take care of the kids and have security. We're very close to that. And this environment that I'm in right now is poisonous. It's dangerous. It's shit like that. So yeah, like we did this. Like, you did this. I did it, but you did it, because without you, there's no me. Yeah, well, there's no what I'm doing here. You know. So it's pretty cool, man. This is like fucking the new PBS or some shit, you know? What the fuck is this guy? Fucking dude, that's the probably third time that guy's walked by the house today, and he walks by all the time, but he's weird, and he's fucking weird looking, and he's all like strung out looking. So I don't know. Stream sniper, that'd be funny if I went and beat the shit out of him. But yeah, I don't know, the fucking guy's weird. So he's probably not doing anything, but I wanted to go take a peek. One day he was staring at my house. He was just looking at the house like this. I was like, what the fuck is he doing? He could have been looking at a bird. I don't know. Yeah, some women were just walking by too, so I went and took just take a look. I mean, nothing really happens around here ever for the most part. We don't really have problems in this crevice where I am, so for the most part. But there's some drugs out here, you know. I mean, there's some drugs. There's probably a couple houses here where it's like fucking, you know, they could be arrested probably. But for the most part, they don't bother anybody other than leaving some needles around, which is fucking dangerous, obviously. We don't really have a problem, but there's a little problem, like there is anything. But yeah, and it's a little weird that those people were there. Yeah, man. I need to focus a little bit more on the wrestling news and the wrestling podcasts, getting them up in the daytime, in the morning, middle of the day. A little bit of the wrestling community that I have is slipping a little bit because I think I don't provide enough wrestling content. Some people don't care about politics. They don't care about Patreon. They don't care about comedy. They just want wrestling content. And so I got to really start to remember to cater to that as well. And I'm going to try to do that. But obviously you guys, you know, pretty much everybody watching right now, you guys are all the people that just like everything. Like, it's like, yeah, give us something funny, give us something serious, give us the wrestling, give us the not wrestling, you know, on being here. You guys are the community that we call the community. I don't even like that word, but you're the fucking army, man. Johnny Utah says, since I had my kid, I'm super sensitive to everything now. I'm watching everything and everybody. Yeah, man, this is what kids do. I never used to be worried about so many things. I'm terrified of shit now that I have a kid, or that I have kids, you know, since I had one kid, but now that I have three, it's really fucking terrifying. Really terrifying. So, the world is crazy, man. You don't want to even let the kid ride the bike around the corner. Like, and that's my fault. I gotta not do that. I think that's why my 8-year-old doesn't ride a bike. I've taken him out to ride 3 times, and he just won't get it going. And I rode all over my neighborhood in New Hampshire, like all over the streets, like half a mile away when I was like 7 years old. It's crazy. But that's the scare. You know, that's also the news is scaring everybody and the shit. So you got to be careful not to do that. Yeah, if you're not ready, yeah, I wouldn't have kids if you're not ready for it. You know what I mean? I mean, I was way more relaxed about my kids even years ago. Even 3 years ago, I was fine. I didn't have the anxiety that I have now, and most of that's because of the shit going on. Jesus, Elias. Now, Elias, you're getting me NHL? What the fuck is going on, man? What's up to Elias? Thank you, Elias. What the fuck, man? You guys don't have to get me that shit, but that's crazy. Shout out to Mike Daniels. Mike Daniels just bought me Madden, so holy shit, man. Thanks to Mike Daniels for buying me Madden. And there's Mike Daniels right there. What's up, Mike? I downloaded it, man. I like FIFA. Fight Rab. What's up, man? I like FIFA. I don't play it a ton, but I like it. You know, it's good. I enjoy it. You know, it's hard for us to get into soccer over here, but I like the game. I probably like playing FIFA more than I like playing the sport. I've heard watching the sport. I've heard people say that about hockey. I've heard a lot of people. I've talked to a lot of guys a lot of black guys who, like, they were like, oh, we don't watch. You know, I've never watched hockey. You know, I grew up around basketball and football. That's it. You know, there's no hockey. Maybe some baseball, but no. They're like, no, I play basketball and football. He's like, and they're like, I saw the NHL. I saw the game, it looked fun, and they started playing NHL, and they started like really liking NHL, and that got them into watching NHL, like actual NHL, which I think is really crazy. You know what I mean? It happens with anybody though. You know, white people, black people, doesn't matter. Like, you know, Justin Bailey. You know, Justin Bailey was playing the game with us, and that's when he got into watching the sport. Now he's a big Vegas fan, but that's what happens, man. It's weird, like, because all the sports are good, and you know, if you can't really say like, oh, soccer sucks. You know, that's not true. That's your opinion. You're not into soccer, or you're not into football. You know, it doesn't suck. You're just not into it. It doesn't suck. It's like one of the most popular things in the world. You know, I don't really care for basketball too much anymore, but you know, I did watch the Celtics in the playoffs last year, and you know, I love basketball. I love playing basketball, and I played basketball when I was young, and I love basketball. But it's right now for me, it's way more entertaining to watch a hockey game. There's so much more going on to me, but you know. Anyway, Justin Bailey returns to Corrupted tomorrow night. Filthy Mouth is on vacation, so Justin Bailey will be in for him, hopefully, tomorrow night on Corrupted on Patreon live. And I also just did a Morning Madness that's up on Patreon for the people that just got in here. Talked about some stuff. Interesting Alex Jones comparisons to Colin Kaepernick. I kind of tried to weigh them in and compare them in a certain way. I also tried to burn my cock with coffee. What's up, Nessa? I don't know what I'm talking about right now, but whatever, I don't know. The regular donations are not on though. I just noticed somebody donated $3 regular way. Don't do it. I'll refund you because the regular donations are not on my mobile phone right now in the car. So the only way to donate, if you want, is super chat down below. If you want to hang out and do that, cool. For sure. Like, motherfucking, I am $9,000 away from being able to get the house, so we're pretty damn close. We're pretty close, man. A couple Himmel bombs away, and a couple fun times away, I suppose. So hopefully tonight we'll do all right. The belt is missing. I believe the belt is supposed to be maybe on the line tonight, but there is no belt, so Ian could end up with a new belt. So we'll see what happens. What's up, Scat Batman? So we're not doing any I should do some Fortnite trolling, is that what you're saying? That's a good idea. What's up, Nessa? What's up, Derailed? Nessa, not too much. Not that much, Nessa. People I used to pay people more because you know, a little bit recently, like Justin Bailey you know, was very adamant that he didn't really want to take any money because, you know, I was trying to get the house and everything going on. It's my only job, so everybody knows that this is my only job, so they really don't ask for much. People are underpaid. You know, once I get in the house and we square things away, people on the shows will probably get paid more. But yeah, people get paid a little bit, you know, here or there, you know, a little bit, for sure. Like, you know, I mean, like when people have problems, you know, we take care of that too, obviously. Like poor Jake DeMarco, you know, with his goddamn injury and then the medical bills and shit. And they were going to shut his cable off, obviously. So, you know, we were able to pay for his cable and shit like that. So, I mean, and, you know, Jake does a lot of shit for the show. You know, he comes on for a couple hours and gives his time, you know. So, I mean, hopefully we can keep kicking ass. And pretty soon, if Patreon can climb a little bit higher, if we can get to 400 patrons, then we can start, like, putting on, if it gets to that point, then we have to start, like, you know, creating paperwork for people, you know, to get paid at some point. But right now, we're not quite there yet. We were in January, February, March, and April. January, February, March, and April, I said, wow, this is it, man. Get the paperwork ready to create an employee list or whatever. And then it just died a little bit after that. So it was, you know, hopefully we'll get there, hopefully eventually. But we're, you know, I'm trying. But people, yeah, people, for the most part, are minorly paid volunteers, you know, like with, you know, with Ken, like, you know, we gave him a big audience, so that's all he cared about was, hey, cool, I'm getting some of your listeners and stuff like that. And, you know, he gets thrown a little bit, but nobody gets a ton. Nobody gets what they should get, I'll tell you. Say that. Hopefully we'll get there with it. I think a lot of the stress comes from that too. Like for me, like I feel like people should have more than they do. People should get more. People ordered. We should be doing more with the shows. My family is not happy in this place we're in right now with these rooms. I can't quite get shows done. My laptop ain't working right now. The belt is missing. I'm attacked all the time by people. The Twitter comes down. Corrupted. I can't even upload a video on Corrupted right now for 5 more days. And just so like that, stress and shit is just always like eating my face. So like whenever I'm like seeming miserable-ish, I really am sorry about that. I just it's just I feel always like I'm definitely losing hair. I'm losing more hair again. Like the front of my hair, the back was gone here, but it's starting to go down the middle. I can see it thinning out in the middle now. So it's just like I'm gonna lose my fucking hair. I never thought I would lose my hair. I thought I always have long hair. Like I did when I was 22, even when I was 25. You guys even remember 3 years ago I had long hair. I always thought I would have just long, awesome hair. And all of a sudden, 32, 31 years old, it starts fucking going away. And we're missing the belt, goddammit. But this is why you stay in school, people. But this is high risk, high reward, right? This is high risk, high reward. I want to entertain people. I want to do a radio show since I was little. And this is high risk, high reward. When I got fired from my job, to be like, you know what, fuck this. I'm going to do a goddamn try to do the show and see what happens. And it may fucking work. You make one good, funny Fortnite troll video that gets 500k views. That shit is hot right now. Really? Well, I'll take a look at it, man. I'll do it. I'll troll anybody. You just mean fucking with people, you know, like we used to do with Halo. Halo 2 was the best, man. We used to just go in the rooms and be like, yo, you want to join the party? And the person be like, yeah, man, I'll join. And you just make fun of them and then you just leave. It'd be funny. I should probably give this tea to Leah before it gets fucking cold, huh? That'd be smart. Shit, I can't do it without turning my phone off. Fuck. Well, I guess we're going to end the stream in a few minutes anyway. Probably. What's up, Jason? What's up, Ryan? Why do we have so many, what is going on, man? I don't know what it is. Like, I don't know, maybe I'm being weird. Just honk the horn over and over again, yeah. I'll be, $20. You know what my luck is? The baby's asleep and I don't know it because he was awake when I left and he'd be asleep and I'd start honking the horn and Leah would come out here and fucking freak out. Yeah. Well, you know, and if I was doing this stream on Corrupted right now, we'd probably have 100 people watching, but because, you know, not everybody came over to convert over to JCS Gaming, you know, it'd be fucked up. Yeah, I think I remember Himmelgod did it. I said I'd beep the horn if someone dropped $20. Himmelgod dropped $20 and I was fucking beeping the horn. But yeah, I'd do it for $5. Fuck it. I'd do anything. Yeah, I'm also working on the IRL stream, which would be, you know, me going around to like bars and stuff at night and just fucking talking to drunk people. Probably get stabbed once or twice. Yeah, monetize this will be tonight. In fact, it's almost 5, man. I got to start thinking about what I'm going to do tonight. I'll monetize this and start building the situation. What's up? The ice. What's up, Jordan? I think I wanted to do it, but fuck, I don't know. I might end up doing the IRL stream. Would be a lot of work, you know. It'd be kind of crazy, but I want to do it because it'd be really fun to just go up to drunk people and just have conversations with them, you know, especially if they're drunk. You know, I'd probably have to talk to the bars first because now everybody's all freaked out about live streamers everywhere. Wow, a spider just landed on my basketball hoop, and it's really weird. Holy shit, Nessa just dropped the $5. It's a cheap one today, man. We're risking stuff for $5, but Nessa just paid for the coffee, so here we go. This is fucked up. Fucking neighbors, like, what the fuck? I like how I look around, like, oh, I can see the windows moving already. I'm holding the tea out the window. It's like a fucking peace offering. Look, I've got tea. I've got tea. Don't kill me, I've got tea. Ah! My neighbor leans over the fence like, "Are you okay?" You know what's funny is they wouldn't even think. I could cut my wrist, my like artery wide open and be spewing blood everywhere over here. And they could hear me out here screaming like, "Ah, I'm fucking dying. Help me. Help me." Like nobody would call the police. Nobody would even think to even look to be like, "What's?" Like they'd just be like, "Yep, that's him. Yep, it's happening. There they are." They wouldn't even fucking give a shit. They'd just be like, "Yep." If your hair ever gets to the point where the most of it is gone, you could do a hair versus career match with the bear. Yeah, that's a good point, man. That's a good point. I don't have a favorite sing in the shower song, but I sing a lot. What's up, Nathan? Yo, we're doing it all, Nathan, tonight, man. I'm gonna shave the bear. Oh my god, dude, you just gave me the greatest idea. The next match I have with the bear, it's going to be a tables match, and the loser has to shave their entire body. Dude, bear versus hair. It's gonna be nuts, dude. The bear versus me in a full body hair match. Like dude, you just unleashed a can of worms, man. That will be the first thing I do if I get a house. The first thing I do if we get a house, if I get the $9,000 raised, man, the minute I have that house, the backyard, I am having a match with the bear. Hair versus hair match. You gotta shave everything. I'm either shaving everything or the bear is shaving everything. Now that will be funny to watch. That is on, man. That is a deal. I'm already shaving down there, so it's all good. It's weird. I got this over here, but nothing down there. I could really get a ring for free for the most part. You saw me in that. I gave them $300 for that ring that day, and I did pay, you know, Teddy Goods and stuff like that, you know, for his time and everything. Of course, everybody. I paid the cameraman. You know, we were doing pretty good then. You know, we weren't close to getting a house. I think it cost me $500 or so, $600 maybe, to rent the ring, pay the cameraman, the referee, Teddy Goods, everybody else, get them all taken care of. So, you know, that's the type of stuff that we can do with money. You know, I mean, that's certainly where money would go. But you know, now I gotta just hoard it all to me in order to get the fucking thing. Pro gun or die, says TJ Hawkins. I definitely believe that everybody has the right to defend themselves and should have the right to defend themselves and to stock up should they need to. But they should be better gun laws as far as mental people, but not dangerous ones. Nothing that would disarm a mental person that is capable of having, you know, maybe certain limitations in a way. I don't know. That's a tough one. I don't want to. Not a slippery slope as long as the person who's coming up with the ideas has the right intentions. You know, I think there's places that are fairly armed that don't have problems. You know, it's got a lot to do with us too, our mental issues that are going on in our society and shit like that. I don't know. I'm not a fan of guns though. I don't have a gun. I don't really want a gun. I don't like guns. I wish they didn't exist. You know, we didn't have. You know, I wish there was no fucking people and kill people. Would be all right. You know, why do we have guns then? We wouldn't even have guns then. So you know, Joe's Candace Owens a badass or what? I like Candace Owens. I think she is using her, you know, her blackness to gain credit with the Republican side and to stand out. But I think she also is really smart, makes a lot of great points, and I enjoy her. But you know, it is what it is. Nessa, thanks for the $5. Maybe other people drop super chats. I hope I didn't miss them. I don't know why the super chat counter only comes up sometimes. Thank you, Nessa. Oh, that's a kid. Okay, I thought that was that guy again. I will stream Madden 19, Michael. Yes, Michael Beck, thank you, man. And thanks to Mike Daniels for getting me Madden. I may even stream Madden in a little bit. Maybe I'll play a little bit today for you guys, and we'll have some fun online. All right, Nessa, you have a good day. Thank you for the $5, and thanks for hanging out. Love you, Ness. It's really pretty. God damn it, Nessa. What the hell? I'm leaving you for Leah. Leah, I'm leaving. No, I'm just kidding. So what's up, Mike Daniels? What's up, Elias? What's up, Drew? Drew's hot too, man. Drew, I would stuff a fucking Twinkie inside you, Drew. I would put a Twinkie right in you. You know, to be honest. The fuck. Yeah, there's a corrupted episode up on Patreon for you guys. I'm not a corrupted. I'm sorry. Morning Madness. Morning Madness is up. Justin Bailey returns on Corrupted this Saturday night, so make sure you're a patron for that. And we're going to be doing a new show as well in the $10 category to get that beefed up again. I know I've been saying that for weeks now. You know me, it takes me a while. I talked about about Brian Danovich passing away. I cannot believe he's dead. I made a 12-minute video about Brian Danovich the other day, and I haven't even talked about this yet on YouTube at all. But I made a 12-minute video on YouTube, and I can't upload it, man. I was fucking all over the place. I mean, I was just fucking, it was horrible. I can't upload it. Can't believe he killed himself. He was just on the show a couple of weeks ago. You know, I was talking to him on Facebook. You know, it was just awful. I saw the post by WWE and, you know, other people that were posting, I guess, about it. I really, Brian Zane's videos got me to see it. Derailed, what's up, man? Cheers, man. Cheers to Derailed. What's up, bro? I just know Brian really wanted to have an outlet to express himself and to have fun. And I know he just wanted to be a wrestler, you know, like everybody else. You know, he wanted to be a wrestler. I mean, he did it though, man. He competed on Tough Enough. He competed with a fucking like broken shoulder, you know, and they gave him a contract that day because of it, you know. And I know that he kept having injury problems after that, and that's why he didn't make it in the WWE. But yeah, man, it was a list. He was really into what we were doing. He loved monetize this. Like couldn't believe what he found. He was just a cool dude. It's shocking to me still that I can't believe he's dead. Like I cannot. The sad thing is I told him weeks ago or months ago to, hey, you know, hit me up on Facebook. We'll get together a show. We'll create a podcast, all that stuff eventually. He's like, cool, all right. And I thought he hadn't sent me a friend's request so we could talk about it, even though he called the show and stuff. So I was like, yeah, whatever, we'll talk about it later. And when I went to look on his Facebook to see why he died and if it was real and what was going on, I saw a pending friend request from Brian Danovich. And I was like, oh, man, that was tough to see. I was like, oh man, he's never going to know. You know, he really wanted to do a show with me. He really wanted to be here and do a show. And he's never going to know that I was about to pitch the show to him. You know, I had this idea for this wrestling roundtable that would go on Patreon, and we would put up clips on YouTube. And I was building it all in my head over the last 4 months. And he was one of the main guys. I was going to have him be involved with it. And it was like, whoa. He will never know that. Like, he might even thought I was blowing him off because he would call and he'd be like, come on, man, we got to do it. I think last time he called, he's like, I got all these things about WWE that would blow your mind. And I'm like, I know. Yeah, man, we got to talk about it. And I had him ready. Like, this takes a while sometimes for me to get stuff together, and I speak with people sometimes for months before we ever get the thing clicking. Look at we can ask Mars Mira. I mean, like, I told him forever, and like finally we started working him in a little bit. But I think he just wanted to be a part of stuff very badly, because he has so much to offer and so much creativity. He just wanted to share his shit with people, you know. So the fact that he's never going to know that, like, I was so close to being like, oh, you know, we're gonna do this podcast. I got this great idea, and he'll never know that I was doing that. He'll never know that we were gonna do that. And you know, I talked to him a little about a week ago or whatever, and whatever on you know, whether it was on Twitter or YouTube, I can't remember which message place it was, and the guy killed himself. And I'm like, man, maybe if we had done the podcast, or if he had heard from me, like, if I could have been talking to him more, you know, maybe he wouldn't have, I mean, it's stupid to think that I would have that kind of power or whatever. I'm sure I don't. I don't even know why he did it. But, you know, maybe something different would have happened. I know that my friend Mike went and visited him recently, which is weird. He went and visited him and hung out with him or something and did a vlog with him, which is really weird. I thought that was bizarre. But, you know, Brian had been reaching out to everybody in the wrestling community anywhere, just to talk, because he just wants to talk wrestling. He wanted to share his gift of creativity with everybody, anybody that would listen. But, yeah. That's really weird. I think Brian is Brian one of the first people, I think Brian might be the first person that I know to kill themselves. Shit, it is. He is. He is the first person that I've ever known that is. I think I'm probably wrong about this. There's probably one or two other people that I'm, for God's sake, forgetting. But you know, that I think he might be. There's probably one or two other ones I'm losing right now. I can't think of, but he is someone I actually knew. So this is the first time I think that I barely knew him, you know. I mean, I knew him, but I didn't know, you know him, his family and everything. You know, they're the ones that are probably freaking out right now. But anyway, I did a 12-minute video on it the other night when it happened. Brian Zane did a perfect video on him, talking about him, who he was, and everything. Brian Zane killed it in his video. My video was more me fucking moping around and being confused and bawling on myself. And, you know, I just talked to him yesterday, and just... So Brian's video is so much better. It's so good that I just was like, I'm not going to release what I made a video on about Brian Donovich dying, committing suicide. Apparently, I don't really know exactly what happened still. But now we're friends on Facebook. So I accepted his friend's request, but it was a little too late. So that kind of really bothered me. The day before yesterday, that like, oh, you know, maybe, you know, shit, I should have been talking to him more, you know. And I knew it too, like, when he used to call, I could feel his, not desperation, but I could feel him wanting to really express himself everywhere. Like, he just wanted to be known and to be able to touch people, to give them his creativity. And he was having trouble finding outlets to express that creativity. And I could feel that, I could sense that, and I think he sort of even told me that in a way. And the last few months, especially the last 6 months, I'd kind of, you know, was putting him on hold while I did my stuff. But I wanted to do that wrestling show with him. So anyway, I'm babbling on, repeating the same thing over and over again, but it really bothers me. You know, I'm really mad. I don't think that guy should be dead right now. Then again, Brian Christopher shouldn't either. So, but I didn't really know Brian Christopher. But anyway, Monetize This is tonight. It's going to be fucking nuts. I think we're going to put the belt on the line. So YouTube crashed. My bad, YouTube crashed. So we're going to put the championship on the line tonight. It's going to be wet. It's going to be wild. And it's going to be... the fuck was it? There's a fucking gift for somebody. Belt on the line tonight, baby, motherfuckers. There's no belt, though, so you don't know what the fuck kind of belt you're going to get. I don't know. You don't know. I don't even, nobody fucking knows. Right now, it's just a digital belt. You're the digital champion at this point. If Leah is not on Monetize This, then tonight she will be stripped of the belt and it will be vacant. The championship will be vacant. Could my dog Melly become champion? I don't know. I should do a gaming stream with listeners. Yeah, that's a Patreon thing, I believe. If you're a $5 or $10 patron or something. I don't know. I'll look it up on Patreon. No, seriously. Tonight, it's going to be fun, man. Thank you guys. Thank you. Thank you guys for everybody that drops the donations, drops the super chats, is a patron. Can't thank you enough. Fuck, man. Without you guys, who knows what would happen to me? You know what I mean? I'd be thriving to put out creativity as well, and I wouldn't be able to put it out. I think that's another reason why I keep connecting with Brian. Like, I know what it feels like to want to give, like, stuff out and to get that reciprocation, and I don't think he was getting it, Green. I don't think. We just became a $5 patron. Thanks, man. And everybody else who upped their patrons. Shout out to Z the Reap and fucking everybody who upped their patrons. I'll be shouting you guys out tonight on Monetize This. I think Mello will be on Monetize This tonight. Obviously, I believe. We'll see what's up. If people don't like him, they can boot him off, I guess. I don't know. Now it's time to go. Hey, everybody. I'll see you tonight for Monetize This.